Hey you guys, what's up? What's good? What's happening? Welcome in, welcome back. So I actually have another reading in me. I have a lot of energy today. I've been stocking up my energy. I know that it's profound. Yeah. Anyways, we're going to pull from the moon deck. Take what fits, leave what doesn't. You do not have to be a Libra. And you might have to vice versa the roles if more than one person comes up. But other than that, let's go. Let's just do the thing. Yes, let's just do it. What have we got today? We actually have a full super moon in Taurus. Last full moon we had was in Libra, so Venus is really taken over. One celestial event at a time. I focus on what is working. Love this. I actually got this personally. Focus on what's working for you. If it's not working, maybe we're just not supposed to be focusing on that right now. What is working? Let's focus on that. Yes? Very simple, very straightforward, very matter of fact. Let's use the purple tarot. Somebody takes random deep breaths. That is your physical body releasing trauma that maybe your brain forgot. Short and sweet. If you have a counselor, a therapist, ask them. They'll tell you. They'll explain it a lot better than that too, but that's what it is. Just because you don't remember trauma that happened doesn't mean your body won't. Your body does. There's a furniture truck just going by. I seen a truck go by with a bunch of furniture in it, like a regular pickup truck with a bunch of furniture in it. And right after that, I saw UPS drive by. So I'm like, okay, somebody's moving. I do need to deliver that message. And then I just got a moving truck like, hey, don't forget. Somebody's moving. Beep, beep. Okay, so trucks could be important. I was also seeing something about bikes being important. If not trucks, you're just seeing a lot of trucks. There could actually be a tow truck that's significant for you somehow. Maybe you have to drive around one today on your way to work or something. But something about work is changing here. 5 of Cups. Loss. That's a 5. Sometimes when we don't want to walk away from a job, we end up getting fired because we're about to miss out on the other opportunity we're supposed to move towards. I got to, guys, because 14, that's a 5. Now we got the 5 here. Look, 9 of Cups, something better. You don't want to miss it. 7 of Wands, it's being protected. And a part of that protection, unfortunately, is rejection, but it's in the form of divine protection. There's something better. If you're getting fired or if something's just not working, it's because your focus needs to be elsewhere right now. Does this make sense? And if you can't stop focusing on something, if you can't step away from it yourself, the divine might have to step in and intervene. That's what them 7s is all about. There's a change that needs to happen. And I heard tick tock on the clock. Like, time to go, time to move. Something's not working because there's a shift. There is a big shift. There is a couple portals that are going on as well right now. That's probably why I have all this extra energy today too. 2 of Wands. Decisions. And it's time to make a decision. It's time to make a decision. The deciding factor is you. It's intertwined with your fate, with your destiny. But some of that is what you make it to. think that's just it. People tend to get so wrapped up in like what we're supposed to be doing, our purpose and all that. Who the twin flame is, you know. You lose sight of all the little things in the middle that really matter, the things that get you there, the moments, the synchronicities, the pit stops, if you will. Are we going to take the scenic route or are we going to take the fastest route? Yeah. Two of Wands. It's up to you. The Chariot. It's up to you. You're going to get there one way or another. To an extent, though, the divine does have to sometimes intervene. There's that 7 again. I'm telling you with the 7s. First you see the 7s, then you see the 5s. I was just telling Mama D about this. We were on the phone for a minute. The energy is very strong today. There could be a little bit of a shock factor here, a little bit of a surprise here. I'm also hearing an edit, but that's when the divine has to pick you up and put you over here, which you can literally see in the 7 of Wands. It's divine protection. You're being removed from somewhere because there is something much better, but there's only one way to get your ass there in time, and that's to either get your attention so that you choose to refocus, or they're going to have to kind of do something that makes you refocus, right? One way or another, you're not going to miss this train, is what I'm trying to say. This is going to happen one way or another, right? What do they say? Come hell or high water. The 2 of Swords. And this is the I don't know card. Let me tell you something, because I am literally seeing it right here. When I was channeling May and what we could expect for May, they literally showed me, do you see this purple flower here? They showed me the brightest, most lilac-y purple flower just blossom. And it took up like my whole, like what I could see. And there was just this beautiful yellow in the middle. You see how there's that golden in the middle? I know that there's a lot of the I don't know factor here. For a lot of you guys, there might be something lost or removed, or, you know, a little bit of rejection energy here. And that's never easy to deal with if you don't have your ego in check. For those of you that do have your ego in check, this is not going to be that big of an issue. Okay. There's still going to be a little bit of a shock factor here, though. Like, ooh, I didn't realize that's what I had to take my focus away. For some of us, we really don't realize all of what we need to refocus away from. Okay, so there is a level of I didn't see that coming. I didn't know that too. I didn't realize to that extent. Yes. For some, it's like I had no idea that was also a part of the problem. So my bad. But message received. Yeah. Look at that, 555 right there, and another 5. You also got 222. Seven, 7. I just heard it's the final countdown. Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I picked it up thinking I was looking at the back. Nope. Underneath it all, what we don't see coming. Do you see how calm and relaxed this Queen of Swords is? Do you see how absolute her sword is? When the sword is facing up, that's a yes. Do you see how absolutely yes and content with this. Yes, the Queen of Swords is. Underneath it all, what you don't see is this is where you're about to be when the divine places you in the seat you're supposed to be sitting. When you straighten out that crown and remember who the fuck you are. I'm hearing firm boundaries. She is. She's the coat check. Why are you here? What is your name? Can I see some ID, please? Who sent you? Are you on the schedule? How did that even happen? 7 of Cups. She just landed so perfectly in my lap. I don't even know how my finger... Y'all rewind and let me know, because what... That was kind of weird. Anyways, Knight of Wands. 8 of Swords. Yeah, you don't see something coming. It could be a little bit of a mindfuck here. 9 of Pentacles, though, but you want it. See, that's what I mean. You're like, wait, what? That's an option? That's the kind of surprise you're getting. That's an option? I can do that? Hold on, wait a minute. What? It's like permission's already granted. I get that shit all the time from creditors. They're like, pre-approved for whatever amount. And I'm like, that's great. Don't want it, though. But good to know I'm pre-approved for things that I didn't even apply for. Anyway, that's kind of what this is. Like, you're pre-approved for something that you don't even realize you're approved for. And unfortunately, you're going to have to get fired. You're going to have to get dumped. You're going to have to get kicked out of your home to realize that this is what's right there for you. It's whiplash. Sometimes when we know what's going on spiritually, though, it's a lot easier to deal with the chaos in the 3D. You know what I mean? Gonna have a lot of faith. Gonna require a lot. You already have it, though. That's what I mean. Like, you're just gonna have to bring out the faith in you for a minute here. That's it. It's buckle up, Buttercup. Bumpy ride. Yeah, we're off-roading here. We're mudding. And no, there's no insurance. It's actually okay if we break it down. It's a long walk back, but, you know, can't even scrap her for parts at this point. Fuck it. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, let's get a closing message on all this. I'm going to pull from the Animal Spirit Oracles, the 7. Are you kidding me? But life is speeding up. And there's sweet results. That's what I mean. It's going to get really interesting, but it's for a good reason, right? There's a method to my madness. That's what I tell people when they're like, what are you doing? There's a method to my madness. Yeah. Damn it. You got both of the stingers. You got the bee and the wasp. It's going to sting for just a little moment. You're going to scratch your head for just a moment. You could have a lot of fixed energy in your chart. Oops. Falls on the floor, comes to your door, yes. Ant Spirit, time to collaborate. And Nightingale Spirit, love is all around. There's that 5. They had to give you a 5 and a 7 out of this deck, I guess. Just to, as if we didn't have enough. Music is going to be very important. Birds in general, you're going to hear them a lot on my channel now because it's starting to get warm and stay warm. And this collaboration, it's like the song your soul sings at any given point in time. You're going to be singing to a much sweeter tune in the very near future. The other side of things is not always bad. Sometimes when you're kind of pushed into a new direction, it could actually be exactly what the doctor ordered. Once the chaos kind of quiets and settles a bit, you know, it can be wild when you get home and you got all the groceries and the children in the car and you got the food and the, you know, you got to carry everything inside. But once you settle in and you get to relax, such a sweet, sweet song. It's a whole chorus. It's the other side of this, though. Oof. So, bear with it. Yeah. Bear with the process. You'll be just fine. I'm gonna hold your hands and your feet when I tell you this. You're gonna be okay. I promise, okay? I'm gonna leave it right here. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay beautiful.